To get this one started, off we go from Southern California. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams once again led by Matthew Stafford at quarterback. First 12 years with Detroit, his 5th year with the Rams, including a Super Bowl championship, winning Super Bowl 56. The #1 overall pick all the way back in 2009.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll go again here with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
to the goal line and in. Bokin, touchdown, Rams. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? In this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Extra point attempts to come here.
For the extra point.
He's got it, and the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Rams 7, Giants nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracer. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboot. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes, and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They'll try to run for it with Scatterboot. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It's never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide. Nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
4th and short. Initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Scatterboot. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Scatterboot. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good short tackle right there. He stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he will have a Giants first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
The 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Omar Spates on the stop. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. They need 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Giants come right back to tie it at 7.
We go from Tyree inside, they're ready to grab them. They keep to the front. I want the money to pack, the mood of the bag, the currency stacking each up. We want the freedom to live, the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my breath, so what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around, that is out of bound. No one doing that, but they send the hound, bite me in that, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, but to carry down. From those who came up before me, I made a change of the story. Got me a record, I'm on it. Got me one move, I'm on it, man.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Rams coming back out dressed in their new NFL rivalry-inspired uniforms. Midnight Boat, as you know, we're in Hollywood, so you have to do a little red carpet fit check here. This is an homage to the greatest show on turf days. A little bit darker blue. They're calling this one Midnight Navy. Yellow on the sleeves. I feel like I'm at an award show. The yellow is the nod to the 70s and 80s Rams. It really is a complete homage to the history of this franchise. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. Here comes 3rd and 6 as we are ready to get back underway. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll look middle, he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Rams.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9. The motion man is Nakua. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
17.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? The shotgun snap to Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? His
kick is good. And the Rams will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. They'll start out first down at 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
13 yards.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down, Giants.
Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Here's Scatterboo. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Tackle made by Nate Landman. Second and 5. To throw is Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. Whoa! He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
First down throw there is incomplete.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Throwing again, Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. A dive, and he's in! And Scalaboo! Touchdown, New York.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants are on top. It's 14-10.
Rams 10.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Pirates and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 2nd and inches. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, LA.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
That finds Nakua downfield, complete. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, The receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he's in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Point after try, fourth coming. For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Rams move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Giants 14.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, it's Robinson. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They can't fault the offense so far. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, yet they still trail. We can have a shootout on our hands. See if they keep up their end of the bargain. First down. Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Giants.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To the air once more is Dart. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to have a first down. And they're in field goal range as well. Down inside the 20.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Giants.
Only restaurant is gonna be Michelin. I mean Michelin, traveling on dividend. She said that I'm born like a lot this.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
We'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring that for no gain. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants have tied it at 17.
And barring something dramatic here happening, that field goal should take us into the break all tied up. So this one obviously could go either way. I'm really excited to see, Mike, which team comes out of the halftime break, make some adjustments on both sides of the ball to try to give themselves the edge.
So the late field goal brings us level. Final few seconds before halftime as the kick's away. Jordan Whittington from his own end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take G bag. Watch do it. We survived outside all from the music.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium.
All even as we begin quarter number 3. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. This one complete right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
13 yards.
A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
The tight end motioning left here. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will go up by 7. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. To throw is Stafford. That's to Parkinson, open right side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Stafford. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic first down.
Man in motion is Smith. On the give, it's Williams. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
2nd down, it's Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
That's good.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A give, and here comes Williams. Who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They put Adams in motion. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Parkinson in motion. Throw on 3rd down. Stafford in trouble, and down he goes.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll start this on the ground with Scattergood. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the 2nd half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Up the middle with Scattergood. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll go again with Scattergood. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this and fought through that 1st contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Dart. They'll try to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally the ball to get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And he overshot his man out of the end zone. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Dart gonna throw it again. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Scatterboo is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, New York.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Rams, 17.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the carry, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Parkinson in motion. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 6.
3rd down coming up.
3rd and 1.
again is Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Anytime it's third and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up fourth down.
That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On first down, it's Scalaboo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Right back to Scalaboo on first down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Dart gonna hold on to it himself, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down to number 87.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Now a give to Scalaboo, running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
And it's third down.
comes Dart, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready to get back at it. Try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10.
I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on it like I'm picking a pride. I hit the queen with it.
Out of the gun, Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll look middle and get this one to Parkinson. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, L.A. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. To the outside, he's got Smith. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To the air again, Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Stafford to throw again.
Stafford's pass to Kyron Williams. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now the try here for the point after.
Extra point.
The kick is good. And the Rams are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Giants 34, Rams 24.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
I just wanna rap. Body yada yada. Shorty got that body yada yada.
The Giants offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that.
That's my heart. Dying.
Now it's Tracy looking to run. Oh, he is deeply hit on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 47-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down,
The Rams
New York.
use their 3rd and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.